Yeah.
It's good to get the touch up on coffee.
Okay, turn it off after you fill up. I'm getting ready to do my vlog.
All right, well, I'm going to steal some sugar and drink it.
Well, it's still holding. I was hoping it would. I'm going to try to do this without. There you go. My son Benjamin will be a new vlogger here pretty soon. I need to announce something though. His hero is Curly from the Three Stooges, so he's got really short hair. You know, my heroes were all three of them, Curly, Larry, and Moe. That's why I had a pet slug one time and I named it Curly Larry Moe. Now, I'm going to help some of you that texted me and they couldn't find my other channel. Here's the deal. It's called Advice from an Old Man. And the first letter of each word, first letter of advice is a capital A and then lowercase on the rest of it, so forth and so on, all the way through it. I had to write it like that when I did the channel because there's another guy that's got a long white beard and he's better looking than me that has a channel called Advice from an Old Man. And I usually put the date on there as well. And I basically also it has the same photograph on every I'll see if I can do this. Every this is having a hard time, my phone is. I get a real bad signal in here. It metal roof and down in a hole, and basically everything that we built here's a Faraday cage, trying to keep things, well, all. Okay, you can barely see it. The second one down is 4 days ago, and I've had 1,500 hits on it. The top one I've had 72 hits, but it's only been going a day. It probably won't get anywhere near the other one. But that is my old Royal Arms 3840 on a red bandana, and that is the screenshot on every one of them. The next one will be this coming Tuesday. 72 views is more than I got on any of the rest of them except that one that's now at 1,500. And it's just, it amazes me that anyone would want to pay that kind of attention to anything I've got to say. I got to get this done and go to the house Let me get a sip of water. I have to pick my son Brandon up from work here in about 3.5 hours. Linda and I had she had a beef pot pie, I think. I had a chicken pot pie for lunch, and no telling how any of this has transpired. It boggles my mind. I had a guy argue with me about what my smallest revolver, not smallest caliber, but that snub nose 3840. A guy asked me on the other channel what model it was. It's not an American made gun. It was made by British Royal Arms. And it was made in 1871, and there's only 50 of them that have been made. And he called me a liar. He said, "Who told you that?" Laughing my A off, you know. Well, I'm not going to argue with these guys on the other channel. Usually when someone wants to be rude or denigrate you or lie into you or curse you out or try to harm you in any way, that shows that there's something really amiss in their life. It means that they're in pain one way or another, and that's true on 99% of the cases. That 1%, there are some people that just love being sadistic, love inflicting pain, emotional, physical, any way they can. And that's because something's not quite right in their head. And I've met a few of those. I've put a few of those in prison. Linda's in the house. My son Benjamin just left. I bought it's a brand new camera, and I found the instructions finally, and I gave him the box and everything that came with it. Plus I put a memory card in it. Told him to read the instructions. It's his camera now. He can figure it out and figure out what he wants to do. He wants to be a vlogger and make himself his own YouTube channel. Told my brother Chris he needed that, and he said, "No, I need y'all to do that." Well, he doesn't want to go to the trouble of doing his own YouTube channel. He wants to pontificate about end times prophecy and all that. The only religious platform I'm going to give is to my pastor, and Sunday I'm taking a nice bigger camera down there with me to church, and I'm going to make sure it's well charged tomorrow, and I will be filming Brother Fry giving a sermon. I believe it's worth listening to. I'm probably going to call the channel The Word with Pastor Larry Fry, and I'll just hope that someone listens and watches and pays attention. The man's really smart, even though he calls himself a hillbilly from West Virginia. He's got a PhD in theology, a doctorate in theology, and it's not from a mail order school. I mean, it's a legitimate doctorate. He's a lot smarter than he thinks he is. That's the best way I can say that. And he and his wife are wonderful people. I'd take a bullet for either one of them, and what's even more important, I would send one if I had to. Well, I'm going to finish this up. I don't really have anything profound to say, except that, know this crippled old man loves each and every one of you. I do, and Thank God for your blessings, because you are blessed. If you're breathing and you got food to eat and a place to sleep and you're not homeless, and even if you're homeless, you're still blessed. And like the sign there says, be kind. Always be kind. Now this coming Tuesday, I will do another advice from an old man. Hope to see you there. Love all of you. God bless you. And bye-bye.